Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with another Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon battle video. So this one actually had a little while ago against Flag off Discord. Now, as you would have noticed, it is a middle cup-ish battle. Now, before anyone gets angry at him for his team, he didn't actually have a complete middle cup team, and I said I'd just bring some Pokemon to sort around, you know, generals and stuff like that. So that's what we did, but I did have a complete middle cup team. Now guys, if you are enjoying this at any stage, I really want to wake up, slap that like button today, because I was really happy about the use of it in this battle. Also, don't forget Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and that is also linked below. But let's get into the battle. So he led off with Pikachu. I actually led off with my shiny Poliwhirl. And usually a lot of people expect me to swap out, but I decided to stay in. I know if this thing has a lightning light ball, it can be quite bad, but I thought I'll give it a go. It's actually a physical one. Expecting a swap, he goes for the knockoff. Now, luckily he didn't go for the electric move, which I guess, you know, I'm able to pull out the Earthquake here, so that was lucky. I mean, if he didn't predict a swap there and actually went for the electric move, I was done. But I would turn it around in my favour, and I'm able to take out the Pikachu. So a good start there. Now he brings in Herdier, so I really like this. So we're showing off some of our shinies. I really do like his shiny Herdier, oddly enough, for being something weird. So anyway, I'm able to get the Hypnosis off, which I was really glad I outsped. So if I'm outspeeding this thing, I'm going to put money on he's more of a defensive Herdier than an offensive Herdier. But, you know, actually looking at it, I have much more appreciation for shiny Herdier than I ever thought I would. So now I'm able to get that wake off, slap off. I don't quite take him out, but I was still extremely happy because this is a kind of a mix-ish Poliwhirl, I believe. I mix between HP, maybe some defense, attack. I don't even know if maybe I got some speed in there. But anyway, I thought let's bring out my Pignite. I can do some stuff with Pignite. We can get this working. So I decided let's go straight for the Sucker Punch here. I didn't want to pull anything else out. I thought Sucker Punch was my best choice, which, I mean, it took Greater Herdier. And now it brings in his Weasel, his shiny Weasel. Now this thing, if you do recall, against my Darth Vader theme team, if you saw it, did cause a bit of trouble. So anyway, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go for a Protect here. I wasn't sure what he was planning on doing, and honestly that was a bad choice. I would have been better off just going for an attack, getting some damage off. So here I thought, you know what, let's go for a Sucker Punch, and he actually goes for Aqua Jet, which really sucks because he's going to outspeed me, which means I don't get my Aqua Jet. Oh, well, that'd be cool if Pignite got Aqua Jet, but I don't get my Sucker Punch off. So, you know, Salic Berry, all that stuff. So Sucker Punch now doesn't work. Now with Salic Berry, I thought there's a chance, but I haven't actually got any investment in speed. I just thought if it was a close between slow Pokemon. So he will outspeed me again, and Pignite's going down there. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not really looking forward to this, because this thing's a pain in the butt. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring my Lairon here. I think I can make this work in my favor. So he's actually going to tighten his focus, probably expecting a Toxic or something if he's has seen this set before, but I thought I actually did not expect him to tighten his focus there, but I thought if I can just get 1 or 2 accuracy drops, it can open a window for me to make a decent hit. So now he's just going to go for the Aqua Jet this time, expecting me probably to go for another Mud Slap, which, you know, is a better choice for me, which I will do, because, you know, as I said, the more accuracy drops, the more likely he's either got to swap or got to surrender this guy. So I was only knowing about this one. He's actually going to go for another Aqua Jet. I was expecting him probably after I've gone for 2 not to expect me to follow up with a Toxic at this stage, so this time I decided to get the Toxic off. I thought, you know, -2 in accuracy is probably enough at this stage just to be able to keep it going. So now I thought, okay, time to make some little, hopefully smart plays in my favour. So here I thought Lairon being so defensive probably can come out useful quite later, especially with the typing. So I thought let's bring in Headbuns. I'm expecting another Aqua Jet at the damage he's doing there, but I do resist this, and so Headbuns actually takes like no damage really whatsoever compared to this thing. Now I have versed this thing before, and I do know it does carry the Ice Punch, but in saying that, I expect any of these families, usually your Beazle or Floatzel, to carry an Ice move when they're more of an offensive one. So in that presumption, I did swap back into my Lairon here, and I was correct with the Ice Punch. I doubt it would have taken me out, but he misses anyway, so those Mud Slaps do come in handy, and Weasel is going down. So I'm like, good, that big threat's gone. Now he brings in Crocorock, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is not good. So he's going to go for the Earthquake, and I'm like, ooh, damn it. Because, yeah, that's really not good. Because I'm expecting, you know, big things from this opponent, and I've not sure how I'm going to deal with it. So anyway, he's going to get the Moxie boost there. Makes me think I could have made a good swap, but I didn't. So I thought, you know what, let's bring in Stardust. And this was the worst thing. I was actually really busy at work when I was doing this battle, and I had to run and fix up someone. So I actually missed the first turn and went for Moonlight, which could have really affected me in the long run. So I did just make it back for the second turn, expecting a Moonblast or something, going for the me first, but I'm actually just going to go for the Cosmic Power. I thought get the boost up, because this is my Cosmic Power Belly Drum Moonlight present set. So yeah, it's a fun one, and oddly enough, this baby was also bred by Flag for me, which was another big thank you. So anyway, I'm able to pop my berry here, which is very important here, and I get that big Margot Berry's restore. I nearly said resurrection back there. I get a second boost off. I really probably, I don't know if I would have had two or not, but that Moonlight at the start really did suck. So I was umming and ahhing what to do here. I ended up going for the Moonlight. I thought, get that HP back. I'm in a safer zone. I should be able to do, you know, another defense boost, and being at pretty much full HP. So he's going to go for another Earthquake. Remember, he is +1 as well. I'm not firsting off against a, you know, just normal. So he actually does more damage than I was expecting. So I get the Cosmic Power, but I think 5 to 10 less damage would have been safer. But that little bit extra really looks like it's costing me, because now he's going to outspeed me. He's going to go for the Earthquake, and he definitely took off more than 64 before. So, and even with that extra boost in defense, with him having +1, it's not great. So he's getting another Moxie. So at this point I was pretty sure it was over. Now I thought, well, I'm going to bring in Headbuns. You know what, I'm just going to go for it. If I miraculously survive, I am a defensive-ish Gloom. I can't believe I remember if I'm fully defensive or what, but I do live on 4 HP. I'm like, go for it. Go for it, Headbuns. And I go for a Giga Drain. I unfortunately just missed on taking this thing out, but putting him in that range, I'm like, I know I can at least deal with this thing. Now, if I bought Headbuns in first, I could have saved Starlight for later, which is so annoying because that would have been an epic finish. But Headbuns is going to go down here. It does suck, and I really should have bought in earlier, but sometimes you just don't feel like it. Even if it's a smarter move, you just don't feel like it. So now my last Pokemon is my Tranquil, my shiny Tranquil. Now, this, if you have seen him before, is actually a FlyMZ Tailwind, and then with Super Luck I get very big boosts. I think it may actually be 100% critical hits, which works alright with Night Slash and Aerial Ace, unfortunately Aerial Ace being the only flying move. But here I thought it's not worth the risk. I really want to just get this one going and then work on the last one, which I wasn't sure I'd be able to even do anything against. So I'm actually just going to go straight for the FlyMZ, and instead of going for it, I'm going to go for a Supersonic Sky Strike here with Aerial Ace. Now, if I was meant to do this always, I would have actually done it with a Sky Attack, but unfortunately, you know, he doesn't get Brave Bird or anything, so I don't know. I get the crit, which may have mattered, I'm not sure, because I know Bayleaf can be a bit of a defensive one, but either way, I got rid of him. So now I've got just the Chinchino to take care of, his shiny Chinchino, and once I saw this, I thought, yeah, I don't think I can help or do much get with this, and it goes for the Hyper Voice, and unfortunately I've made an offensive Tranquil, not a defensive Tranquil, and I'm going to go down there and lose. So as I said, if I did have Starlight left at the end, that would have been really cool there, and would have been an interesting finish. Also, just speaking of Tranquil's moves, I've been thinking, and I would really like to see a new flying move called Swoop, you know, and you know, it's, let's say 80, 75, 80% power. I like to see 80, and I'm happy with 75, but I like to see 80 around that, and it's actually double 1.5 power when attacking a Pokemon that isn't on the ground, which I feel would be cool, just swooping through the air and grabbing something, whether it's a flying type Pokemon or if it's a levitate Pokemon. So I just think that'd be just a cool new move in there, and I think Tranquil's family should definitely get it. So guys, if you have enjoyed this, as I said earlier, please do wake up, slap that like button. Don't forget Discord, Twitch, Twitter is linked below. The comment section is also below. Please do use that, even if you just want to tell me how you're feeling. I love reading all comments of all sorts. But anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.